Hi there. One question I've been getting a lot is once I've created a document in my Google Docs, is how do I get it out to my students? How do I assign that to my students? So I'm going to show you a couple ways you can get that done, maybe even show you a little trick. So let's say you've already created a document. I've got one here, a little assignment on three-dimensional shapes. I'm going to go over to share. I'm going to grab the link. You'll probably see it saying Northeastern Catholic District School Board at the start, and that's fine. I always like to change it to public, and anyone with the link, it just alleviates any issues you might have with sharing settings. I'm going to grab that link, click done, head over to my classroom, and this is how you do it from your stream. We'll look at classwork in a minute. In your stream, and it depends really what you want to do with it. Is it something you want to assign in classwork, or is it something you just want to share in your stream? But you can add anything to your stream from your Google Drive. So you can click here and you could search any document that you've created and you can find it here. Click on that and bring it in. You can insert links, files, link to YouTube, whatever you want to do. But I'm going to show you a little trick. So I would click link in this situation and I'm going to paste that link I've got. And I'm going to erase everything from the slash, the / back, and I'm going to replace that with the word copy. And now that's going to force everyone that comes in here to create their own copy in their drive when they click on this assignment. So when they click on this assignment, they'll click it, a screen just like this is going to pop up. It's going to ask them to make their own copy. They'll click that. It'll make their own copy in their drive. It'll say copy work to assign. It'll open up in their drive, and now they've got their very own copy in their drive. Now that's how you would do it if you were doing it in your stream. And like I said, you can add anything to your stream that you've got in your drive with a link or a file from your computer. But if you want them to have their own copy and it's not something you want to do in classwork, that's how I would do it. The other way you can assign work is right here in classwork. So you're going to click on create. Let's say we're going to create a new assignment. You have to give it a title. You have to give it some instructions. And then again, we can add something from our drive, just like I showed you in the last screen. I can add something from my drive. I can do the link again, and I can change it to copy, but you don't really need to when you're in classwork, and I'll tell you why. So let's just say I go to my Google Drive. I'm going to grab that work to assign worksheet I made. There it is. I'll add that. And now you'll see this little thing pop up on the side here. It says students can view file. Well, click on the down arrow, and then it's going to ask you if you want this option, make a copy for each student. That essentially does the same thing I showed you on the other screen where we did it ourselves, but on this screen kind of does it for you. So when you're creating an assignment, you can pull on the down arrow and say make a copy for each student. You can also create right in here if you want to create a doc, sheets, whatever. You can do that right in here as well. So you don't have to have something created already. You can just create from here. So get in here, play around a little bit. You might want to decide what's the best way to do it. Depends what you're giving out to the students. Is it something you want to give as an assignment? Is it something you just want to put in your stream? But basically you can add anything to your stream or your classwork area through your drive or with a link. And if you want to use that little trick where you take the last part of the link off and put in copy, that's always helpful too. But if you're right here in classwork, you can just get it to do it for you under make a copy for each student. Hope that helps.